Hello, welcome to Gatekeeping, where we take a deep dive into a pop culture phenomenon and decide if we let it through our gate. How are you today, Sam?
You say that so sharply. There's no kindness there.
James is so kind. Many people have said this.
Well, I know everyone's been wanting to hear about my eye, about what's going on with my
sty
eye.
updates.
Well, it's no longer a sty, it's a chalazione.
Is that a pastry?
It sounds like a calzone. I have a calzone, so I might need surgical intervention soon.
I can do surgery.
On a grape?
Well, the sty's kind of looking grape shaped.
Yes.
It's a bit ovular, oval, spherical.
Anyway, before we get into this episode, I just wanted to remind everyone that I'm doing an amazing comedy show at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival.
McKiff for short.
Yes, McKiff, as we call it in the industry. Yep, it's called Sam McGowan Can't Sleep. Tickets are available now. It opens on March 26, I think.
Ooh, doesn't even...
March 26, I want to say.
Let me check the flyer.
Well, yeah, my flyer's there. Let me know.
Sam McGowan Can't Sleep, playing from Wednesday, March 26 to Sunday, 6th of April at 8:05 at the Tasma Terrace.
Yes.
Get your tickets now.
Thank you.
Through Melbourne International Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a show, but I will be there supporting Sam.
You're the chief marketing officer.
Literally, the CMO.
The CMO.
Well.
More like the FAG.
Got me. Fuck.
Got
Shit. This lovely laughter that you're hearing, we are actually joined by a guest today, the illustrious singer-songwriter, performing artist extraordinaire, composer of Gatekeeping theme song.
Yes.
Star extraordinaire.
The Hans Zimmer of our podcast.
Literally. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Jacqui
Lumsden.
Hi.
Hello.
I have been known as the Hans Zimmer of Northcote.
You're very German. Is he German?
Probably.
Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
That people have said that about me.
Have you heard about the conspiracy theories about him?
No.
That he doesn't do any of his work. He goes all his interns to do
The
it all.
interns do all the work.
Oh, people just love to bring a gay man down, don't they?
Is he gay?
Surely. No? Is he not?
I mean, he did get cut from Glee to sing the Dune.
That wasn't Kev from Glee.
Yes, it was.
Oh, sorry.
No, it wasn't.
No, I know. I've seen the video. I was just going with your bit.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure.
No, I've seen the video of that lady where she's like,
yeah,
she's
yeah,
really
yeah.
giving it her all.
Oh, the real lady.
featurette.
The real
Yeah.
lady. Yeah, they did like and that's what I thought he was gay. But maybe I've outed Hans Zimmer.
I think he could be gay. I think you're onto something there.
Maybe.
I definitely see what you mean. Yeah.
Sorry if you, no, not sorry. It's not an insult. So
Sorry, Hans Zimmer.
not
sorry
sorry.
that you're gay.
You might be gay, you might not be. Whatever.
Being gay is fine these
It's
days.
actually these days pretty cool.
I think it's normal. I actually think it's normal and fine.
Yes, normal and fine.
Okay, let's not go that far. Let's not go crazy. And then, anyway.
Tell us about your show.
Oh,
coming
my
up
show,
there.
yeah. So my show is called Sexy Unique Single Launch. It is a show to launch my new song, I Love Me. And it's a night of live music, comedy and drag. It's going to be hosted by Drag Race Down Under winner, Lazy Susan. I've got
Period.
the fucking winner of Drag
Period.
Race.
That is huge.
I don't know how. I think she felt sorry for me. Or something. It's
okay,
but
take
she's
the
doing
pity.
it. I'll take it.
Exactly.
Jordan Barr is doing a comedy set. Jordan Barr, famously
Fabulous.
from Triple J Breakfast Show.
Love that.
She's a comedian about town, open for Hannah Gatsby and all kinds of people. She's really good.
Friend of the show, Hannah
Friend
Gatsby.
of the show, Hannah
Yes.
Gatsby.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Really?
In a way.
In a way.
Yeah.
You know, we're
might
all
be.
friends in the LGBT community.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
All friends. Also Jamison, who's a local, she's from Queensland, but she lives in Melbourne now. She's a pop artist. She's performing too. So just like live music, comedy and drag. It's going to be very sexy and unique.
It sounds
and
amazing.
over the top and amazing. And you should all get tickets.
We will be
It's
there.
at Stay Gold.
Get your
in Brunswick
goddamn tickets.
Exactly.
on the 20th of February.
And you can find the link at Jacqui Lumsden's Instagram.
yeah, my Instagram.
Which
or,
is?
Oh, fuck.
We'll put it.
Does anyone know their
down there.
handle?
Of course I do.
I think it's just like Jacqui Lumsden Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
don't know you- you
J-A-C-Q
don't
or
know you-
Jacqui with a Q.
There might be an underscore in there.
Fuck.
You don't know your own handle. That's crazy.
Some people aren't as online as we.
What, do we not know our names?
If you type in Jacqui Lumsden music in Instagram, you will find it.
Exactly.
Maybe there's an underscore, maybe there's not, but the algorithm will take you to where you need to go.
It'll take you away.
Or you can go to
Exactly.
Stay Gold's website and type my name in and find it. If you do it the old school way, you go in there and
gonna
ask
ring
for a
them up.
ticket at the box office. Ring
Yeah.
them up. Ring up Stay Gold in Brunswick.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Gold.
Speaking to Mr. Gold, I want 2 tickets to Jacqui Lumsden,
Exactly.
posted to my address.
Thank you.
then I
Physical
dox-
ticket.
Physical
Gold
ticket,
member.
that's it. Anyway, please come. For the love of God.
I can't go.
Why
Because
would
you're
you
Kylie
say
Minogue
that?
that night.
I'm
Why
going
would
to
you
see-
say that on the pod?
I'm going to see Kylie Minogue.
Fuck, I know.
People might want to come meet us. Pretend that you're going.
No one's going to want to meet us. They're going to want to shoot us in the head.
No, it's a very big gay event. So you're...
So yeah, definitely some shots.
No one's going to shoot you.
Oh, a lot of people want to shoot me in the head.
Really?
Some people
Have you
in-
got enemies?
Some people in this room.
It's all one-sided, of course. I'm just minding my business.
Name your enemies now.
I'm not going to do it
Name
now.
'em.
No
No, don't
way.
Name them. Name them.
That'll just enrage them further.
Don't wanna give them a
But then
platform.
content, like, what do you call it?
Rage bait.
Rage bait. And then you
Right.
get
You
extra.
can find out about my enemies in my Melbourne International Comedy Festival show.
I'm getting a ticket. I want to know about your enemies.
Yeah, get a ticket.
I will.
I wish I
And-
had
I'm going to
something.
get a ticket to your show, even though you won't come to my show because you're seeing fucking Kylie Minogue or some shit.
Yeah.
But we are also going to see. Well, no,
Well-
you bailed on that. I'm going to go see Kylie Minogue the next day.
Yeah.
So I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
And I just would like you to know that they are showing my favorite movie in 35mm film on the same night as your single launch. And I am graciously attending your event.
The worst night of my life was when James Howe took me to see this movie,
Wait, what movie?
Mulholland Drive.
Mulholland Drive.
Oh, I haven't seen
I've
it.
never been so bored in my whole life. And James said, we're going to a lovely family movie. And we all traipsed our way out to Nova. And I've never been so chronically bored, shoot myself in the head. I wish I was dead. Why am I here? I hate this movie.
And rest in peace, David
David
Lynch.
R.I.P. David, but fuck, that movie sucks. I know it's
seen
like
it.
a piece of art. But fuck, I hate it.
Okay.
But James really wanted to go see that in like 100mm or some film, some shit at our store. But instead, they have to come and sell merch at my show.
Good. I think it's good to get James out of the cinema.
Yeah,
You know?
James is great at selling merch as well because
Really?
they like to bully people that walk past. They'll be like,
Oi!
so you don't support small artists, you don't support local music. Okay, all right, well,
Oi,
don't worry
mister.
about it. Oi, you!
Your shit.
You want a beanie?
Have you got beanies? That's cool.
Beanie.
I've got beanies, yeah.
Love
For
that.
this summer climate that we're experiencing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get a nice woolen beanie.
Well, you get them in the summer, so you're
Yeah.
ready for winter.
I might even slash prices.
Whoa.
For there might even be a big sale. Big summer sale.
You, big summer.
You heard it first, a sale at the big show.
Yeah.
That's huge.
What's happening at the show?
Now let's talk about our topic for today.
Yeah, sorry.
We are talking about another pop icon. A love of my life. Innovator, a star, an icon.
Yeah.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Carly Rae.
Did you
cult
choose
icon.
this?
It was on my list.
Okay.
Yeah. I threw out a few options.
Yeah.
You nixed most of them. You
Me?
said, we're not talking about that. Sam said
did
no.
I nix?
Sam said no.
What did I
what did
shoot
I-
down?
Bratz Rock
Oh
Angels.
yeah, I wanted to talk about the Bratz Rock Angels album, but
I didn't say no to
and
that.
you said no.
You said might be
did
too
not.
niche.
Too niche.
I said we could do Bratz in general.
Yeah, and I was down. I was going to bring him
Well,
in. Well, we're talking about
what
Carly Rae
happened?
now, and I love her, so that's fine. We love Carly Rae.
I really love her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like a late fan. I didn't
Okay.
until living in the big gay house in Northcote with my friends. I did not know about Carly Rae. I knew
Really?
I knew about Call Me Maybe, and then
Yep.
they were like, you got to listen to Emotion. And I trust my friends; they have an impeccable taste. And I said, all right, I'll give this little album a spin. I'm sure it's fine. And I was transported
So-
to another
So
dimension.
you heard the and you were like, oh, this is over.
I like rose from my chair
Yep.
into the heavens and
Yeah.
fell deeply in love.
So what like era was Carly in at the time?
I think that would have probably
that I got around.
yeah.
I
That would have been between Dedicated and The Loneliest Time.
because I was like
Okay.
then anxiously awaiting for The Loneliest Time, and when
Okay.
that shit came out, I
Yep.
was like, I listened to it 100 billion times
Yep.
in the first day.
Yes.
Yep.
I went through a real like Carly was my number one Spotify artist for 1 year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think it was because I became a fan between Emotion and Dedicated. So I just was absolutely rinsing those out. Well, just Emotion, really.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's incredible.
And I truly believe that you could take most of those songs from that album, and I think if a different artist that was, more appreciated in the mainstream performed them, it would be their number one single.
Runaway With Me is like one of the best songs ever written.
Best
Literally. So there's like
song.
4 or 5 songs on that album that are literally some of the best music ever written.
It's a no skips album, first of all.
Well-
no skips to me. To me. So be careful. No skips. You could kind of skip Warm Blood,
No way.
but I do like it.
Controversially, I think LA Hallucinations
You're
is
an
a
idiot.
chop supreme.
You're a chopper.
It's so bad.
Are you serious?
It's
I was
so
listening
bad.
to that today in the sun.
It has not aged well either,
Wow.
because of the fires.
Yeah, and you're tearing down this LA anthem at this time.
I
I think
love
it's
that song.
terrible.
Fires.
I listened to that and I'm like, what was she thinking?
Oh, you're joking.
But to go back though, like, has anyone seen her like Canadian Idol cover of Torn?
Oh, of
Oh, I haven't watched that. I knew she was third on Canadian Idol.
Yep.
Yeah.
Season 5. I wrote a fucking list of notes. I don't need this shit. They
Dossier.
can go. The dossier
It's all up
is not
here.
needed. I think it's all up here, but I was just scared I would
The
forget.
Torn cover is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. Maybe I'll walk that back. It's not amazing,
She's no Natalie.
but it's
Imbruglia.
amazing that
And
it
no one
happened.
is.
You know?
I feel like, okay, so everything I want to say about Carly, just know that I'm a stan.
Yes.
And I love her.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I'm not going to say things that maybe aren't that nice.
No, part of loving her is admitting that she is a Kia through and through, and it's
Yeah.
just sort of her own fault a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I think we'll come back to that because I have some thoughts on her Kiadom.
I just can't believe she got third on Idol because, quite frankly, I think her singing is the weakest part of the whole package.
Yeah, I get what you
And
mean.
I love her, and I love hearing her sing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah.
not a vocalist.
No, she's not a vocalist.
Yeah.
But she's come from a theatre background.
Oh, yeah.
And a
Oh,
musical
I have
family.
notes on
Third
that.
on Idol, and people are like, but to me, I'm like, oh, she's okay in the singing department, but that's not
Yeah.
what it's about.
Yeah.
I don't need her to be the best singer. It's the same you don't need Taylor Swift to be the best singer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People love the song. So I'm not being like, she's shit at singing. She kind of, meh. But
Yeah.
that doesn't lessen her as an artiste.
Totally. So, did anyone listen to Tug of War?
I did today.
I've never listened to it.
Today.
ever.
It's very folky, isn't it? It's a bit more like
Folklore.
Folky? Okay, so firstly, I've listened to it once through today, so it's fresh. The first song, straight away, I was like, this is just like A Stars Are Blind.
oh, interesting.
And then it kind of moves on folky. I would put it in like more of a Colby Calais bubbly type of
Ooh.
folky vibe.
Starts my toes, make me crinkle my nose.
Yeah,
some might
it's
say.
very that. It's very like, fill my bucket up with stuff. It's very.
That sounds
Is that a
really beautiful.
euphemism? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very. Carly's still very much there. You can tell she was very present in the writing, but it has
Yep.
all the energy of like a girl doing like acoustic covers on YouTube.
Okay.
And everyone's like, wow,
yeah.
she's going to be big one day.
Yep.
That's the
Yeah.
energy of the album. But it was cute.
But no one
that.
could have sort of predicted where things would go, I don't think, based on that album.
No,
You know? Yeah.
it's nothing like what's to come.
What's to come?
And to come. It's
2012.
Call Me Maybe.
Yeah.
2011 that came out.
Oh, shit.
Late 2011.
I don't think
Spotify says 2012 was when the album came out, but I guess Call Me
The
Maybe
album,
came out in 2011
Call Me Maybe, I don't think there'll ever be a song as big. you know?
Literally.
in the world.
Well, I just don't think you can break through on that level anymore, you know?
Literally.
Now, it was different back then.
I'm still trying. It's
Well,
so
I think
hard.
you could.
Yeah.
I think
You think I could?
Yeah. I think you'll have the next Call Me
Any minute
Maybe.
now. I think it was James the other day who told me a fibbertree. And you were like, you know that Carly Rae Jepsen was like 40 when Call Me Maybe came out?
I didn't say that.
I
40.
swear, wasn't it you? And you were like, yeah, she was like really old.
No, because
And
she's
then
like
that-
40 now.
I know. And then that gave me a slither of hope. And I was
so
like, that's
funny.
great.
You know what I always think
Who
about?
lied to me?
It wasn't me. Nora Ephron didn't direct her first film till she was 50. You know, she'd obviously done stuff before that, but 50, directed her first film. I'm like, we've got time, guys.
We've
Well
got
done.
So much.
Who is that?
You don't know Nora Ephron?
She directed You've Got Mail.
Oh,
she
yeah,
wrote
yeah, yeah,
When
yeah.
Harry Met Sally.
When Harry Met Sally is the greatest movie.
It's amazing.
And actually, There's so much to say. Because I heard that this was your favourite movie. I only saw that for the first time last year in August.
It's so good.
And I was like, why haven't I seen this? It's the best movie ever. And then
Exactly.
James Haddad or Howe, one of the Jameses in my life, said, that's Sam's favourite movie. And I said, I get it.
And they just reunited for a mayonnaise commercial.
Oh, that's what that was.
Wait, who?
Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan.
They're in the mayonnaise game now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just the
Hellman's?
Just the I don't know. I didn't even know
Praise?
the brand.
Cupid.
Cupid. Oh, that's the best one. If only they're in Cupid. So
Cupid
good.
said, let's get the big dolls
But
out.
she was 50 is the moral of the story.
Carly Rae Jepsen was 50.
Carly Rae Jepsen was 50 when Call Me Maybe came out.
Yes.
So my next big smash could happen.
So you've got like
And
5
you're-
years and you'll be
yeah.
smashing it.
Oh, you dumb slut. Stop it. You know
What?
my birthday's coming up. I'm very sensitive. I can't
Yes,
take the
I knew
age
that.
jokes.
When's your birthday?
Your birthday always do be just coming up.
Just be coming up. I
Yeah.
know, they just keep happening.
It's always February. and
It's the 8th of February, which
Okay.
is like only
That's
a mere
6 days away.
Yeah, it's
And
only
I-
right before my gig, really. The gig's on the 20th, so if you want to get me a present, come to the show.
Mine's in August.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're quite young, aren't you?
I'm extremely young.
Yeah.
I'm
Same.
12.
Same. We've done so much in our short amount of
I
time on this
know.
earth.
Ingenue.
Oh, shouldn't
Didn't Call Me Maybe get really big because of Justin Bieber?
I remember
Yeah.
there was this girl in high school who was like, I don't know if you had these girls. She was like obsessed with Justin Bieber to the point like she would take
course,
off
we had
days
them.
to like go find Justin Bieber at the airport, and like her mum was like
Damn.
supportive. Love her. Wish her nothing but the best. She got married recently. Congratulations.
To Justin Bieber.
I was
It was
like
Hailey Bieber.
genuinely, me and my friends in our group chat were like, "What's the bet?" She like her first dance was to like "Baby" by Justin Bieber. Like that was her
Right.
like thing.
Tell you one
And I remember she came into school one day and she was like, "This song, Call Me Maybe, huge," and everyone was like, "That sounds dumb." And me and her were like, "I'm into this." We
People
were
love to
vibing.
dismiss women straight away, don't they?
Exactly.
They go,
And then like a month later, blew up.
Wow.
Everyone was singing "Call Me Maybe."
It was a grower.
yeah,
I hated it when it came out
yeah. I say that for you.
because I was one of those really insufferable kids at school who just was like, I'm listening to Bon Iver actually. That's not. I don't really like Taylor Swift. I listen to Jack Johnson. Like,
Who the hell's Jack Johnson?
doesn't matter.
So mean.
Just some Hawaiian guy. Oh, he's not Hawaiian, but he lives in Hawaii.
Okay.
He's got a real surf vibe, and
Yep.
it's folks. You know that song, "Making banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend."
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that one. You don't know, do
What
you?
is, no, I think I know.
But
What's,
the point is, I was like, I'm too cool for. It was internalized misogyny that I've
Yep.
overcome.
thank God.
glad.
Thank God.
And thank God.
Oh, thank.
Thank God.
And
Yuck.
what's that Benson Boone song?
Fucked if.
What's a Benson Boone?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I
Kia.
don't know who that is. Kia.
Yeah. But also
Yeah.
like the number one on like the
All time.
arias.
The number
Is
one
it
of all time.
Australian?
No.
But oh no, I'm top the arias.
Sometimes every once in a while I'll get like on Twitter an arias like top songs of the week and albums of the week. I'm like, what is this?
Who are they?
What is any of this?
G-Flip.
It's either like
It's
it's
just
either like
G-Flip.
G-Flip
It's
or like
G-Flip.
4 Taylor Swift albums and
Yep.
like nothing
Nothing else.
It's fucking mental.
My brother-in-law likes to remind me that he's the only one in the family that has an aria, and I'm like,
Here's an aria?
yep,
For what?
for a comedy album. I'm like,
What?
stupid bitch.
Who's your
Like I've
brother-in-law?
been slaving for years and years and years in this music industry.
Your
He's like, but I'm
brother-in-law-
the one with an aria.
Who
I'm
is
like,
it?
you
Dave
stupid-
Hughes.
Bert
It's
Newton.
Dave Hughes.
Hughes.
It's easy.
Got a bloody aria!
He is formidable.
Really?
Like I am, yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've been watching
Kindred spirits.
old stand-up clips of him recently.
Trying to get some inspiration for your show.
Just Sam does all the music.
can't sleep.
I was no,
I gotta put on an eye mask.
I was gonna do an impression of him in the show.
Oh, give us a go of it.
Well, no, you got to pay money for that.
A little taste.
Well, I've been trying to figure out one that doesn't really hurt my throat, So
Gotta do it from your
I think
diaphragm.
it's more
Yeah.
in the front of the teeth.
like a bit of a lisp because he does have a bit of a
More
lisp.
like- rather than like from down there. Oh, and nasally, he's up there, maybe, and that won't hurt your throat.
That's pretty
From a
good.
singer's
I'm hazy.
Yeah, more in the nose.
Hazy.
Oh, that's really good. That sounds. It's like he's in the room. It's like he's right here. When did Hughesy get here? Yeah. So
I love
anyway,
him. Yeah.
Hughesy has an aria. You can
Yeah, but
bleep
what
that
a
out.
comedy family you come from.
Quite the comedy family, and I
You
can't
know,
do it.
Jacqui was in like a little a doo-wop group The
What?
Lumsden family singers.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Sometimes my sister used to traipse us out in little costumes and perform carols at IKEA at Christmas time. And
What was your favorite carol to sing?
none of them.
It was giving like
Come on.
Christina Aguilera Candyman.
We would do like Papini sisters, like jingle bell, kind of that kind of energy.
Would you wear like an outfit?
And we
Would
all
you
look
have
the
an
same.
outfit?
Yeah, we had like the Andrews sisters, wartime
the
divas,
same-
like you know, like
Christina
Candyman.
Aguilera Candyman.
Okay.
Yeah.
That, but like the OGs, we would dress up like them and be like
At
at
IKEA.
IKEA. No, that one we did.
IKEA.
Yeah.
IKEA. No, Christmas carols dressed in slut Santa outfits at IKEA, and then Andrew's sisters we did a bunch of times, but we did what's that one at Crown? The Palladium.
The Palladium.
We did the Palladium.
Wow.
We did an Anzac Day.
Anzac
gig.
Day.
We did an Anzac Day gig.
What were you singing? The last
Give a
post.
bow, give a bow. No, because the Andrews sisters would sing for the wartime, for the war, for
I'm
people in the
really
war.
lost.
This is not about Carly Rae.
Yeah.
Bring it back to Miss Carly.
I'm lost here.
She said that, but yeah, so call me by your
Me By Your Name, Maybe.
Call me by your name, maybe.
A breakthrough smash.
Smashed Supreme Deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the #1 song of the year across the globe.
Yep.
Exactly right.
It was #1.
I feel like
She won Junos. I think that's maybe her only Grammy nomination for that song.
That's
Possibly,
tragic.
Because I don't think she's won a Grammy, but she has been nominated, so it has to have been for that song.
Yeah.
Surely.
I think she won Junos.
Yeah, she's got Junos out the wazoo.
Yeah.
She got what? A what? What is this?
Junos.
The
It's
Canadian Grammy.
aria.
Okay, right.
Canadian aria. Sorry, Carly.
Yeah, the Grammys are the American arias. Yeah. Yes.
I feel like she does not like singing this song anymore. Like
And
when
I don't think she should.
well, she has to.
I know, but like,
What makes you think that?
Well, when she does it, it's always like a lot of like you guys sing and like it's very short in the set list, which it is quite an old song, and actually I'm pretty sure last time she was here, they like asked her about it on the Today Show or Sunrise or something and she walked out. Which is like, come on now.
No, I don't think so. I just watched an interview with her on some Australian TV show, some morning bullshit, and she was like, it's great to have a song that has that much impact, and like, of course, it changed your life.
Maybe I've like spoken out of line.
I don't know.
Maybe they
Carly Rae
edited out.
Jepsen 50 storms out of interview.
I do think though, like,
Maybe
it's-
that's gossip I heard. Maybe they edited around it. But
I do think that like it would be quite like you've got this huge body of work, and I think at this point of her career, which we'll get into shortly, but it's like the people that are going to a Carly Rae Jepsen concert on a Tuesday night at the
They're
Forum
not
in
going
Melbourne.
for Call Me Maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't
you
need
wanna
that
hear
song.
it.
I didn't give a shit. I could have picked 100 million other songs instead of that.
You got to play the big hit. You got to. I mean, let's just say Call Me Maybe is also an amazing song.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
one of the best pop songs ever written, I'd
Before
say.
you came into my life,
I think it
missed
could have
you
been
so
in a
bad.
mashup, like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of condensed or like a little transitional song. I didn't need the whole thing.
Should've
She's
done
got
it.
so many songs that
Yeah.
it just
That's the thing. It's like there's so much that it's like I don't need to hear Call Me Maybe.
It's like when I went to Tones and I's concert on Fortnite. She did a Fortnite concert.
isn't that a game?
It's a game. Yeah,
So
they do
it was
like
a live stream,
they do virtual concerts, sort of.
like a
It's
hologram.
really interesting. It's complicated.
Okay.
But she didn't sing Dance Monkey.
Did she sing or was it like a
Yeah.
pre-record?
Don't
No,
worry.
she's not going to sing Dance Monkey. I saw her speak at Big Sound, and she was like, "My fans, they know me better than they like. The real G's know that like."
Really?
Is that what she
Monkeys,
calls her
whatever.
fans? G's?
Nah, I just made that up. That's just lies.
The real toners.
What does she call her fans?
No idea. Well, we don't forgive
Little
her.
Tonys. The real little Tonys.
We don't forgive her for the illegal
The house in Frankston.
renovation she did on her Frankston house. Didn't get council permission.
Yeah. Tones.
That's doggish.
I know.
That is just
know.
unforgivable.
I know.
Speaking of, so in preparation for this podcast, I Googled Carly Rae Jepsen controversy just to see if there was any.
Yep.
And I got a big scoop.
Oh.
Go on.
Well, not so much a big scoop. The controversy was that she refused, she cancelled gigs, and everyone was very upset. She
Yep.
cancelled gigs performing for the Scout Association of America
because they were
they
homophobic.
were homophobic. She was like, I don't stand for this.
Queen.
And she cancelled.
She's
So
like,
she
I got
said,
3 fans and they're all gay. I
Yeah, I
cannot.
cannot be doing this.
That's great.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she stood up to those little boys and said, you little homophobic assholes.
Little boy.
We
I'm
need
not,
more.
little boy, I'm not performing for
We
you.
need more women like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like that.
Yeah.
I'm like that.
I just meant to say people.
yeah.
I think we're all just people.
We're just people.
She does get sort of flamed a bit online now because all she talks about is having a boyfriend. It's just every single thing she'll be like, and my boyfriend was there.
Yeah.
Oh, let her have her joy.
Even her-
Well, she's
even-
engaged now, so it's her fiance.
Even her Spotify like top artist video, she's like, yeah, I'm just hanging out with my boyfriend.
It's very Sharon Strzelecki when she gets a boyfriend. You know my boyfriend? Oh, me and my boyfriend? You know, we just...
She will not shut the hell
Let
up
her
about her
enjoy. I
boyfriend.
mean, she went through the whole beach. She went obviously on the apps. That's where Beach House came from.
One
you
of
know.
her worst songs.
Are you serious?
I think it's such a grower.
It's so fun.
It's so it kind of comes
gotta lean in.
around to being like it's so bad it's
No,
good.
no.
Yeah. You're a hater. No, I loved it.
That's another one I'm like, what was she
But
thinking?
it is very like
No!
she is a millennial through and through, and
Yeah.
like it shows in that song.
I took my straight friend who'd never heard of her to the concert because we were in Colorado, and I was like,
What?
I need to go to this concert. She is playing and I'm here and we are going and
Yeah.
you're my ride. So
Yeah.
you're coming with me. And he was like, okay. And I played like 3 songs in the car and then he got in and when we were leaving, he was screaming Beach House. He said that was the best show I've ever seen. He's now at Stan. He loved it.
Whoa.
And Beach House was his absolute favourite.
Love that.
Mental.
And he's a musician too.
So am I.
Okay. Sure. What do you play?
The Voice.
Same.
Right.
This is The Voice.
She was a judge. She seems like somebody who would be a judge on The Voice.
Carly?
Rae.
Yeah, she'd be like
Totally.
a judge on like season 7 of Canada's The Voice.
pay her
No, I don't see her
$10.
on The Voice. I see her on like the X Factor being like the nice one.
Yeah.
You know, she'd be like the Paula Abdul. I know she was Idol, but you know,
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
And what do we think of Kiss, the album?
hate it.
It's really bad, but some
Yeah.
of them are like,
No, I can't.
but
Yeah.
what about Tonight I'm Getting Over You remix featuring Nicki Minaj?
Of course.
We know
a
this,
classic.
right? Tonight I'm getting over.
Over.
Meditating,
I
do
don't
my
even know.
yoga.
Yogurt. Or
Yoga. But she says yoga.
Oh, that makes me ill.
It's amazing.
Yoga.
Tonight I'm getting over you. It's so electric.
I heard her on Watch What Happens Live. I watched an interview with her, and
You freaking so much research.
I was doing research,
Well
and this
prepared.
is so dumb. But Andy Cohen asks, you know, you're so positive. Is there anything that gets you down? And she goes, she's like, yeah, you know, when I don't have enough sleep, I get really grumpy. And she says grumpy.
Me.
She goes, I get grumpy. But she
Grumpy.
doesn't say it like she's doing a voice. Like, that's her accent. She's like, you know, I can get really grumpy.
What the
And then he's
hell?
like, oh, you don't seem like you'd get grumpy. And she's like, yeah, if I don't have 12 hours of sleep, I get really grumpy.
That's so mean.
Grumpy. So anyway, that's all I had to say.
The thing about her is she's a very boring person, like personally.
She's just a girl.
She's just
She's
some
just
random
a girl who's like really good at writing songs.
has a boyfriend.
She cranks out like 200 songs when she's writing an album.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
She's
it's
a
crazy.
machine. If I
Literally.
write like a song a year, I don't have time.
Yeah, her process is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Just I want to hear all of the offcuts.
The amount of
Yeah.
like
If Beach House made it, what's on the chopping block?
Because that's the thing. It's like she's made so
I love
many
that song.
in between Kiss and Emotion. She was like in a really like weird spot, and she was like, I just want to do something for me. And while she was on Broadway in Cinderella, she like wrote and recorded this whole album that just like never saw the light of day. And then in between Dedicated and The Loneliest Time, she apparently wrote like this disco album that again just did not see the light of day.
I want it.
Literally, she's like, yeah, I buried it in my backyard. I'm like, dig it up.
Disco sweat.
Dig it up.
Yeah.
This Reddit thread when I was Googling Carly Rae controversy, and there was a Reddit thread about it, and I clicked on it, and it was someone being like, cancel Carly Rae Jepsen. She said that her new album was going to be called this, but it's actually called #MAGA. It's all like,
MAGA.
they've just made up this whole like false scenario about her being a big like MAGA head
Oh my
and like
God.
anti this and anti like crazy.
It's a turn where I could see it for
Yeah.
her. Like if
I
she
don't
came out.
know.
She gets apolitical. Like, and she's from Canada.
I know. She stood up to the
Not
scouts.
apolitical, but she's kind of just like
She stopped.
You don't know how hard it is to stand up to the scouts on behalf of your community.
The
Yeah, that's
slingshots.
true.
The community.
they were ready to.
They've got slingshots.
Get
Kill
her.
her.
You know, they can tie a mean knot. She might have
Yeah.
never escaped. They
Fire.
caught her.
But yeah, she just seems like a little bit like, oh, it's unbecoming of a pop star to talk about politics.
There's that one song from Kiss. It's like
voted
guitar
for
string.
Trump.
No. What is
Yeah.
it? If I had guitar string and a wedding ring.
Come on,
Do
I
we
thought
know
you
this?
were a vocalist. Let's go.
Well, no, it's something about using a guitar string as a wedding ring.
Oh.
Which then obviously Bradley Cooper was listening because in A Star Is Born, that's what they do.
Oh, he stole that from her.
Yeah.
I need to
That
watch A
checks
Star
out.
Is Born
Gay
again.
guy.
You do.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's-
I hated Kiss. I thought it was really boring.
Revisit.
I actually prefer Tug of War. I don't know. Kiss, it's like, it's got... the whole album sounds like an album, you know, when they make like fake pop songs in movies?
Yeah.
Star Is Born.
For like Star Is Born. Yeah, or like what that terrible Anne Hathaway one with that young boy from the boy band. What's that terrible
Oh,
one?
The Idea of You.
And she plays Solène, yeah.
Yeah.
Celine.
Solène.
Celine.
So that one, and he's like got this boy band. Yeah, like it's all the songs sound like.
But I
is
think they
very
like
that.
churned
Boy
out
band
Kiss
movie.
pretty quickly. Well, because she had a album that was going to be like a Curiosity was going to be like a full album that was like an EP, and then she like cut that short and like churned out this album. And she was pretty, I think.
Which one? Kiss.
Kiss.
Right.
Yeah. So I think she was pretty like not disenfranchised, but she like was on this like really big high, and then the album kind of just flopped, and she wasn't like happy with what she was doing. So she took a lot of time off between Kiss and Emotion.
She was on the Scooter Braun's label. She was
Yeah.
a Scooter.
Well, because Justin Bieber found her, shared it, and then
Yeah.
Scooter was like
Scooter, that little snake, scooped her up,
scooting around,
and she escaped. And then she gave us some of the best albums ever.
literally,
I love Dedicated. Side A. Side B is fine.
yeah,
I like Side B. I love Side A.
I agree.
literally.
love Side A.
Dedicated is maybe my favorite of hers.
Hello.
Yeah.
Emotions her best.
Emotion is, yeah, probably best.
Say that.
Emotion's best. But I love Dedicated. And I love The Loneliest Time.
Have you seen her singing Cinderella on Broadway?
That's a shit musical.
In my own little corner.
Like my own little chair
I
or something.
didn't see that, and I regret it every day.
Isn't it like notoriously a terrible musical? Not to
Yeah,
get you on
but-
a tangent, but like,
Carly Rae Jepsen on Broadway? But this was before I was kind of like, yeah, that's that girl from Call Me Maybe.
boo.
That girl who doesn't get enough sleep.
Yeah, she needs
really
12 hours or
hangry.
she gets grumpy.
Grumpy.
She gets grumpy.
Kiss being the only one that doesn't have a side B. Where is
Yeah.
it?
Hug.
The Emotion Side B is really hard to find, actually.
Well, yeah, it's under the EP section on Spotify.
Oh.
She's buried that one
I
of the
didn't
best
know
too.
about it for the longest time. And then
Oh
somebody
my
told
God.
me about it. And I was like, you are
You haven't heard
joking.
Store?
You're bloody joking. So I don't know Side B very well because I didn't really know it
Side B's
existed for a long time.
We have to talk about the scam that occurred during
Her last Melbourne show.
her
What
show.
scam?
Because
You
she
were
puts
there.
it to the
I was at
crowd.
the show. Yeah.
She's like, do you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
want to hear your type or cry?
Your
and-
type.
Well, that's what you'd vote for if you were basic.
No, that's what you'd vote for if you were correct.
No, I mean, I love your
Because
type.
that's like my favourite song of hers, one of my top
is
three
cry.
favourite. No.
It's cry, yes.
No. I'm not the type of girl for you.
I like that song
I needed
too,
to hear that.
But cry is better.
Okay, but I needed your type more.
But what about me?
I don't. That's fine. You've got enough things going on in your life. You didn't need it. You didn't.
I
need-
did need it.
When
cry.
I needed someone.
That's a different song.
I know, but
You're
it's
linking
also
it.
very good.
Yeah. But she also delivered it in a way that the rules weren't clear to the crowd. Like
Yeah.
she rigged the election in this
What
scenario.
do you mean?
Because she
like-
said,
She wasn't she was going off volume like a classic.
No, but she was like, so we're gonna do a little competition. Like choose between these two songs. So like cheer if you want to hear cry. And then it was unclear whether we were still in the delivery of the instructions or if the election had begun. So I was like,
Yeah.
but no one else really knew what to do. And then she said, and cheer if you want to hear your type. And then, people had to cotton on to that
Right.
the process had begun.
Yeah.
So
Or do
your
you
type
think that
won.
people were aware of the process the whole time, but they
No.
just didn't want your
There's
song?
not a chance of
You
that.
sensed. You saw people looking around going,
But why?
What?
Also, why pit those two against each other? Because like your type was like a single, like it's from Emotion, the more popular album. Like it's always gonna win. You
Well,
know?
maybe that's the point.
she was trying to see if this was an audience of like deep cut,
yeah.
culty fans.
And they weren't.
And they were, but like, look, I consider myself a very massive fan. But to be honest, I didn't really know what Cry was because I'd only just heard of Emotion
an
Side B.
amazing song.
And that's the problem with Spotify.
Yep.
Abolish Spotify.
That is the problem. The
That-
number one problem with
abolish
Spotify is
Spotify.
that Emotion Side B
Emotion
is in the
Side
EP.
B is in the EP section. Otherwise, I would have known about it.
I agree.
Yeah.
And Store, do you know Store?
I'm just
Sing
going
us
to
a
the
few
store, to the
bars.
store. I'm just going to the store. But I don't see you anymore.
It's about going to the store.
She's
us
a
a
very
few more bars.
literal songwriter.
That's kind of the main
It's
Oh,
yeah,
that's
refrain.
it? Okay.
yeah.
But do we know about Carly Rae Jepsen's smoke-free lifestyle?
She is a smoker.
No.
Smoke-free.
Smoke-free
Oh,
lifestyle.
but I assume that people go smoke-free when they've been heavy smokers. Otherwise, aren't you just smoke-free in
No,
general?
she's never smoked. Well, according to this ad, she did. Okay, well, let me explain. Because the song Store comes from her anti-smoking ad that she did in Canada, which is called Carly Rae
God, yes,
Jepsen's
of course.
Smoke-Free Lifestyle. And it's just her, and she wrote this song originally for the ad. And it's just her
It's a
like,
smoking ad with a theme song?
well, anti-smoking. But it's just like her being like, if you smoke, you spend a lot of money on cigarettes, and that's money you could be spending on shopping. And then she like goes shopping, and she's like picking out all the outfits, and she's like, even if you buy 1 pack a month, that's this month a year. And you could spend that on clothes. And then she's like in the change rooms, in like time
I
lapse.
feel that shifted a lot of perspectives. A lot of women out
Well-
there went, fuck, I could be buying more clothes.
clothes.
And gay guys.
Put the durries down. And the
Yeah.
gays, the girls and the gays.
But yeah,
Okay.
that song, it's in the background. I'm just going to the store, and she obviously it was in her brain. She was like, "This
Marketing
needs to,
mind.
this needs to go somewhere."
Right,
So-
to the store.
And it went straight
To the
onto
store.
Emotion Side B.
Yeah,
Yes.
Straight to
Straight
the
to
EP
Side B.
section.
yeah,
Damn.
it's
Yeah.
amazing. And
Yeah, so if we're going to rank the album, sorry, I don't want to cut in.
no,
Did you
please.
was it?
No, I was just gonna say another very special moment from Emotion Side B when I went to see her live the first time, and the line from Fever, famous line, where she says, "And I stole your bike."
Yeah.
She pointed at me in the front row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She stole your bike.
Well, I think she saw the connection that we had and just made it real.
Yeah.
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 So sorry, you go on.
No, so I just wanted to like collectively rank the albums. I think we
Okay.
might fight over it.
Okay, number one, Emotion.
Tug
Well, should we go bottom to top, maybe?
Yeah, bottom
I
to
feel
top.
like the top-
We
No,
that's
gotta-
too
we can't
confusing.
end on the
It's
worst.
too confusing.
No, you do the least favorite to the best. You end on the high. What do you mean it's too confusing?
I mean, Sam's not very cerebral.
I can't work backwards. I can't work backwards.
That's all right. We'll do it for you.
So the worst is the
Kiss.
loveliest time.
No,
the worst.
Is that the side B of the?
That's her worst.
that's the newest album. That's
That's
not
a-
the worst. That's a great album.
worse than Tug of War. Worse than Kiss. Are you
I wasn't counting them. Is that from that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, there's some good ones. What's Shooting Star on? See, this is where I get fuzzy. The last
Shooting
two.
Star is the loneliest time.
And what's that? Is that the main one or the B side?
The main one.
That's the main one.
And it's called the what?
I don't think it's a B-side. I mean, they've got two separate titles.
Their sister albums.
This is
Say
the
that.
companion pieces.
Sisters.
Sisters,
Well,
not
I'm
twins.
confused now. Game over. Let's end the game.
Sorry, you'll have to rank them in your own time.
Yeah. Send us your rankings and we'll
Yeah.
post them on our Instagram story. I don't know. We're not going to do that.
So
I'll tell you my rankings.
I
Yeah.
don't think we can include Tug of War and Kiss.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, it's obviously like Tug of War, Kiss. Then from there we can go.
Dedicated side B.
Yeah.
It is a bit of a Kia album.
Yeah.
Yeah, dedicated side B. I would put Emotion side B
I would
after
put
that.
Emotion Side B.
And then I would put maybe
The loveliest.
I don't know. What,
I would put the loneliest time, then the loveliest time.
Ooh.
But I'm okay to swip.
Swip.
I could swip those.
We could swip those.
I could swip those.
Yeah. And then
So like, okay, so you want to go loveliest time,
loneliest time.
loneliest time,
And then
and then dedicated,
dedicated and then emotion.
motion. Yeah.
sure.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Good chat.
All right. Too good for this, are you, Sam?
It's just all a bit confusing. I'm more of a visual person. Yeah.
Okay. I've got my notes. I can get my little notebook out for you again.
That's
if you want.
okay. That's okay. Okay, well, let's talk about Emotion, the album.
Incredible. Hot Bible.
The way I want to be able to
production on
write
it?
songs like that require little to no effort on stage because the songs are that good. She just boot scoots around. She barely does anything, and I love it.
She just wears her nice outfits.
She wears a nice outfit and she kind of does a little shoulder jig and has the best. And I'm having the time of my life because these songs are so good.
Yeah.
Something so beautiful about being at a Carly Rae Jepsen show, just like surrounded by like gay people and women, and it's just like
Most-
it's very uplifting because like the music is
is.
so good, and it's always on a Tuesday at the Forum. So it's like, you know what you're getting into. You've had a shit day at work and you're like, don't worry, I'm going to go see Carly Rae Jepsen tonight, and then I'm going to be tired tomorrow, and everyone at work is going to be like, why are you tired? And then you get to be like, I saw Carly Rae Jepsen last night. And they'll be like, the Call Me Maybe girl. And you have to be like, yeah.
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 Yeah. And you don't get it. Brenda,
Yeah,
you'll never know her like I
Yeah.
know her, idiot. That's what I say.
exactly.
Yeah.
To Brenda that you
To
work
Brenda
with.
that I
Most
work- Brenda from
underrated
work.
track on this one is All That.
Give us a few bars.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I still have it.
That's it.
It's such a beautiful,
It is.
like very 80s ballad type thing. Like it's just amazing. So underrated.
Boom, boom, boom.
What's that?
That's the bass line.
Okay.
That's how it goes.
Okay.
I think as well, because this album, the lead single from this was Tonight. No,
I really
like you.
really,
Yeah.
really,
And she
really.
got
Tom Hanks.
So I'm holding the microphone. Like I hope there's no the visual components to be fucked. I
We
think I
don't-
had it at eyebrow height the whole time.
That's okay.
And honestly, like, awful song. Not awful,
Whoa.
but like, so I understand in terms of like, she'd just come off Call Me Maybe. This was going to be like her big, like, mainstream thing. And it kind of didn't, like, it didn't take off. And I think that was kind of a good thing because, like, the way that this album kind of, not tanked, but it, like, did not do as well.
It tanked.
And then it had, like, this, like, really organic word of mouth, like, this is so good. And I think that's, like, low-key, I think she's in, like, a really good position as a pop star in the sense that it's, like, I get trotted out to a few prides every year. I have a consistent fan base. I will always make money. I have my big song that's going to make me money fucking forever.
Forever.
And I can just kind of live like
She's in my dream position as a pop star.
Yeah, she can go to the store.
Yeah.
She's not Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
She can like bum around in Canada and do whatever she wants and probably be left alone.
Yeah.
But,
she
like-
can make a very decent living. She can travel the world touring. She doesn't have to do anything else but music and write songs, but she's not so big that
she has a boyfriend.
and
she has a boyfriend.
She's exactly where I want to be as a
Yeah.
music. Like if I ever got to Carly Rae, which with your help, if we sold out my single launch, maybe that could be me.
Exactly.
My
'Cause
single
I've
is
got
dropping.
There's the name of my single. My single is dropping.
Yeah, it's just like I saw a tweet as well that was like when Chapel Roan got really famous, everyone was like, she should never be this famous. She should be Carly Rae Jepsen famous. She should be. And I think like obviously like that's redundant now, but it's like that level of like niche gay pop star.
Niche gay pop star, perfect.
It's funny that she was doing like it wasn't like Petra Collins directing like the videos for Carly.
Yeah.
This I think Boy Problems.
I love that song.
The people that she worked with on this album, like the producer, she worked with like Rostam, Dev Hynes, Ariel Reichstad, and like Sia. She was like doing it.
I forget that Sia's on this.
I guess when you
Sia's got her little fingers and everything.
Yeah.
little fingers all the place.
Oh. Seen those videos of her just like singing?
You're just getting up
I'm
in a
on
Kathy
the
Griffin
bus.
show and just
Me.
going for it.
That's going to be me at your show.
Yes!
In the back of Taz
Just
Terror.
get up in the middle.
I'm gonna swing.
Please don't.
Incorporate that. Incorporate that.
A bit of Sia.
That's funny. That's funny.
That's
Put that
funny.
in. So my mum always says, just whenever something like hilarious happens in real life, she'll say to my brother-in-law who's a comedian, she'll go, put that in your concert. That's funny.
in your concert.
Put that in your concert. So you should put that in your concert,
I'll
Sam.
write that down. Thanks, guys.
Put that in your concert.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
If you need me to sing every day, I will be taking a cut of the tickets, but that's fine.
Do you reckon
I
the
definitely
Scooter
don't
Braun
need
pool
you
is
to
how
sing.
she got all of these, like, you know,
Well, I think she's like
top producers on all the tracks?
Well, I think the thing is as well, because it was like 2016, so like I think like Dev Hynes had just done Sky Ferreira's album. Rostam was like leaving Vampire Weekend at the time. So it was kind of like a weird like transitional period where she was like, I like remember she like said that I reached out to who was it that did Dev Hynes, and she was like, I love your work on Sky Ferreira's album, and he was like quoted as saying he wanted to like branch out and not just do like Pitchfork approved artists. So I think it was like people saw that her like writing skill was there and they wanted to like work with her.
Her skills have been harnessed over time. They gave her a chance after Kiss. They said,
Don't fuck it up.
you can do this, Diva.
Yeah.
take the reins.
Exactly. And
boy-
Rain she did.
Rain she did.
Dedicated.
It's a bit of a maturing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they
Sound.
said. Someone was quoted saying she's like the queen of like adult pop. Like she's an adult pop star.
But she also does kids bop stuff.
Yeah.
She will do in the odd kids bop.
Like
On
on
a-
Dedicated, it's it's one of the, it's like the second, third or fourth. No, that's, well, that is a Disney song, but
Yeah, that one I would say.
there's one, show
One
me
You
the
in My
track list.
Room?
No.
Now that I found you?
Yeah, that one. I don't like that.
Now that I
It's kids bop. It's kids bop.
That is a bit kids bop, but I do love it.
Sometimes.
My favorite is If You Make Me Feel Enough, Then I'll Put Some For You.
Oh,
No Drug
wait,
Like
what's
Me.
that? Yes. That's a grower. That's a grower.
Yeah.
I love Too Much.
Julian.
Especially when they featured it in the TV show Normal People.
Oh, was that in Normal People?
Yeah. I gagged.
Wow.
Gagged. I was like,
The video's so good as well.
Yeah.
Too much. When it's all the wigs. All the Carly wigs. They're all dressed like her.
Yeah. The videos are very like, I could make that, but I don't.
Yeah, well, like Run Away With Me is just her like on holiday.
Yeah, no, Beach House is a fun video. Your
We're
favorite
back to
song.
this, huh?
We're back to this.
you're behind all this.
And like, I could get Tom Hanks if I wanted to.
You could. Australia's
Just-
Tom Hanks.
just-
like,
you could get
Why don't you
Hughesy.
I could get you
was
to
gonna
lip sync to my song.
Wait.
I was going to say Hugo Weaving. Hugo Weaving!
Okay. I guess I'll just call Taylor up. Just,
Taylor?
you know, just call Taylor up.
Who's Taylor?
It's a meme. It's just like, when you just making me keep saying this, but you actually know what I'm talking
I
about.
have no
I don't know
idea.
what you're talking about
Oh,
either.
the meme of just like, why don't you just call Taylor up? Like Kris Jenner being like, call, and everyone
yeah.
kind of took that, you know, when your
Yeah.
parents like just say, why don't you just ring them?
Oh.
Why just ring Tom Hanks? Just call Taylor. Why don't you just call Taylor up?
Yeah.
I'll ring Hugo Weaving.
But what about singles?
You
about
could
sales?
email. You could probably email Hugo Weaving, I reckon.
I
Hugo
we saw him at
Weaving
MIF.
.net.
He's around.
Yeah, just tap him on the
Sat,
shoulder.
sat
Oi.
behind him and watched Showing Up.
But like, why do I want Hugo Weaving? Like, what's
National
he
treasure.
bringing to the equation?
Oh, you could get
Hello.
Guy,
He was in-
Pearce.
He was in The
Yeah,
Matrix.
Guy Pearce. Oh, he's in The Matrix.
Hugo Weaving, yeah.
If I could have anybody in my video though, like if I'm gonna Australian
Australian
icon, I don't know that
Jeffrey
I would.
Rush. Maybe
I
not.
would. I would. I'd be calling Jeffrey Rush.
I'd be rushing to that telephone. Let me tell you that much.
Yeah.
He's probably not busy, right?
Oh.
Bert Newton. Wait, is he
He's
dead?
dead.
Long dead.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to think of the ones I would have, and they're all dead.
Todd McKinney.
Oh,
Who? He's like a daytime.
Yeah, he's in Wicked.
Oh yeah.
Casey Donovan.
She's too busy
Now I'm
with
just
Sister Act.
No, that closed.
What?
no, but now
It's
she's
still on the tram.
It's still on the tram.
Oh, they things be on the tram for a while.
I felt so bad because I ran into a friend on the train who just had seen Sister Act, and she was, I just saw Sister Act, and I said, oh, I hear it's really bad, and she's like, oh no, we loved it, and then I felt mean.
Do you know what I saw on a bus the other week? An advertisement for Regina Spektor's "What We Saw in the Cheap Seats" album from 2008. I was like,
Jeez.
period.
Good album though.
I was like,
Maybe it's
There's a Barbie bus that still goes around. You see the Barbie
Barbie's like,
bus sometimes.
like the film, not just
Yeah.
like a pink
Yeah, the film.
pink bus.
pink bus.
bus.
The Barbie bus.
We have to talk about Cut to the Feeling, actually.
Oh,
This was,
kick us off.
I mean, well, no, this is an example of her being like IKEA by design, because I think it was like gaining traction. Like the song was kind of like taking off, and the label was like to Carly, like, if you promote this, like this could be a hit. And she's like, I'm actually going to go on holiday.
As she should.
She's like, yeah, I'm actually just going to
Where'd she
have
go?
a trip. Just time
know.
off. Yeah,
Just
I don't know,
time off.
hanging out.
staycation.
Yeah. She went to the beach house in Malibu.
But that's how you make. See, if Chapel Roan had done that, if she'd just gone and had a holiday,
Yeah.
then she would be
that's the
talking
thing.
about all of this publicity she gets. No, I love her. I love her.
yeah,
I stand
no,
by everything
That's
she
the sound
says.
bite there.
Carly Rae Jepsen. I mean, because it was a song for the film Ballerina.
I always think it's from like Sing.
What?
I always think it's from
No,
Sing,
it's
but it's
a
from
Canadian film called Ballerina, which she
Ballerina.
had a supporting role in, a voice role.
Yeah.
Because an animated picture. Yeah.
She was on set.
And that was a song written for the picture.
Yeah.
No. It was like an off cut. Because,
Yeah.
she writes all these songs. She's like, this'll do.
Chuck it on the. It was like a credit song.
Cut to the Feeling, a credit song.
Yeah,
You
literally.
can't tell me if another artist had that song with the might, the PR might of some massive label.
Or if she tried.
Number one, if she gave a
tried.
single fuck. She's too busy trying to get a boyfriend. No, I don't know what she was doing. But I love that. She's just like, I know I've written a great song. The people who know will know.
Exactly.
They'll
And
figure
that's
it
the
out.
thing. She's like,
Damn.
She's for the arts.
well, because she almost had like, I
Love
would say
it.
that she had a semi-viral moment with The Loneliest Time.
I would say
Yeah.
a viral moment.
Yeah, because that went around.
Yeah, I'm coming back to you.
Ugh, what a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
and
seen
that's
her
like,
performing that with Rufus Wainwright, and she's kind of looking. He does not know the words, and she's like trying to like.
Who the hell is he?
some gay guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of a silver fox, actually.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of hot.
Okay. I'll look
Look
that
him
up.
up.
I'll look that up.
Yeah, I think you heard it here first.
Silver Fox.
I can't say Wainwright is really hard for me to get out of
Wainwright.
my mouth.
Nailed
I'm
it.
always like Wainwright. Wainwright.
Yeah, Dedicated's got the hits. I think Julian's my favorite of this. It's just a timeless classic.
I love that she was
cut
like,
off the rank.
yeah.
literally.
Well, yeah, for a reason.
and she's like, I don't even care about that guy anymore. His name just sounds really melodic. And I
She
went
does
with it.
that.
does.
That speech. She does it every show. She's like, "Don't call me anymore."
Yeah.
She found her speech.
Exactly. She's
Yeah.
got her boyfriend.
After her first show in Melbourne, Carly Rae.
What a night that was.
I ran to like the stage door afterwards
Is
to
that
try
for
and meet
Emotion?
her.
What was her first show?
No, that was dedicated.
Dedicated. Okay, sorry. Continue. You ran to the stage door.
Yes, and I met a guy, one of the staff who had met her, but she was already gone. So I got to meet an old man that had met Carly Rae Jepsen. Isn't that awesome?
Was he excited?
He did not give a fuck. I was
That's
like,
the
I was
story.
like, oh my god, did you get to meet her? And he's like, yeah.
Wow.
Like that was it. That was
That's
our chat.
it. Wow.
That shows.
And I didn't believe him. He was
Was
like,
that 2
she's.
degrees of separation?
He was like, she's long gone. And I was like, are you sure? I was like, she's back there somewhere.
He was
I
like,
actually did have the opportunity to meet her when she was here last time through work. But I
we won't say where. Continue, but why'd you turn it down?
because I was just kind of like, what would I say? Like,
What
She
did you
doesn't seem
say?
like she doesn't seem like she'd be like I don't think I'd get like a meet and greet for Carly Rae Jepsen, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it'd be very much like, hey, how are you? Thank you for coming.
she did a group photo
Isn't that
once.
every meet and greet ever?
No, when I met Halsey, she was very nice.
But that was very nice what you just
No,
described.
I mean, but like it wouldn't like
Did you meet Halsey?
Yeah.
Did you piss your little panties? You love her.
I know.
no, but like I think like some like she's not like again, as we were saying, she's not known for like her dazzling personality, Carly Rae Jepsen, you know what I mean?
No, her personality's in her songs.
Yeah, exactly.
Say that.
And she's just a normal girl. Like there's some people that you like don't want to meet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She for
Do you
one
think
of
people will feel that way about me when I take off? They'll be
Wow.
like, great songs, but don't want to meet her.
You famously don't have a dazzling personality.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, especially
working
online.
on
Maybe
it.
she does have a dazzling personality because I, in person, I can dazzle on the occasion.
Absolutely.
But online,
It's hard, yeah.
oh, I just feel stupid.
But I feel like with her, even when I've seen her live, she's not chatting to the crowd between songs. She's just kind of like, let's fucking do these songs and get it over with.
You know, she's smiling,
She's
she's,
like, quick,
pooping.
quick, next song.
No, she's not.
She's
You hate
an
her.
actress. She can smile and have fun.
She's like, it's so great to be here in Melbourne.
Stop, no.
She's,
Isn't she like absurdly huge in Japan?
I thought you were going to say physically. then.
Isn't she just a
She's actually quite
massive
tiny.
whale? No, she's teenier.
I think she did like some Japanese exclusive songs. I mean, that everyone does
well,
that. but-
Emotion came out like 3 months earlier in Japan.
Yes,
and like
that's
it
what I'm
leaked,
thinking
and
of.
that also helped like tank the album.
Yeah.
In
So what did we get up to? Dedicated, great album. Dedicated side B was a little. I love This Love Isn't Crazy. We all remember the snippet she posted of that on her Instagram story in the lead up to
course.
Dedicated, and then Dedicated came out and was like, where is it?
I love those little pants that she's wearing. I kind of on the dedicated.
Oh,
I
do
used-
you have
I
a
used to
little pair of those little
purple
flares?
flary pants.
Yeah.
And James also went around topless with those
Oh my
little fringe
goodness.
pants. Little fringe pants just scooting around the place.
We actually have to say that Jack Antonoff is so loved with his work with Carly Rae because some of the best collaborations. What You in My
Yeah.
Room is fantastic.
Isn't Beach House featuring
so
Bleachers?
good.
What?
Doesn't
Beach House what?
featuring Bleachers, isn't it?
I don't think so,
No.
unless there's some extended cut.
Comeback featuring Bleachers.
Let me look.
That's a beautiful song.
See, Jack needs to keep working with Carly and stop working with Taylor Swift.
I agree.
Like, just, give Tay a little break.
I assume that we've all heard It's Not Christmas Till Somebody Cries.
Of course.
It's not Christmas.
And her Valentine's Day song.
Cries.
What's her Valentine? Let's Be Friends.
Aww.
Beautiful.
It's a great song. She needs an
Sure
Easter song.
I'm sure you've received that text message a few times.
No.
Oh, what about the one that you got?
Not on the podcast.
I haven't heard about
Actually, no.
this.
I won't say
I don't
it.
want to talk about that.
Okay, I won't say it. Okay, anyway.
Sorry.
No, people aren't texting me that. They're saying, let's get married. And I'm the one being like,
People go straight to marriage.
of course.
First comes love, then comes marriage.
And then comes a baby
Then
in a
comes
carrier.
Sam McGowan's baby in a
I'm
carriage.
so loved. I'm so loved.
Wow.
Yes.
Good for you.
I have a boyfriend, yeah.
Yes, Sam does. I've been biting my
Congratulations.
tongue. I didn't know if you were going to announce it.
Oh, is this a hard launch? Whatever
Something that me and
people
Carly
say?
Rae Jepsen have in
Yeah,
common.
that's the boyfriend.
The whole time she'd been like, Carly Rae Jepsen's like, my boyfriend. I'm like, that's you.
It's not.
You're like, oh, I can't come see A Wonderful Life on Christmas Eve. I'm going with my boyfriend to his family Christmas. I was like, oh, okay.
The scream.
It's not like we made like,
That's how plucked James is.
I was like, it's not like we made like very tentative, unconfirmed plans, but that's fine.
That's fine.
It's already happening.
Unfortunately for me, my boyfriend hangs out with you two more than he hangs out with me.
I do see your boyfriend a lot.
So
Yeah.
He's
often-
loved. He's so loved.
he's loved in the community.
Yeah.
He's wiggled his
cinephile
way in.
community.
The cinephile. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Literally. I'm honestly surprised you got on the podcast before your boyfriend did.
Oh, have him on for one of your wacky films.
Sam wouldn't let me do that.
One of your wacky little.
When Sam goes on holiday and you need a guest host,
Yes.
Oh,
get
yeah.
James Haddad in for serious straight boy movie club.
Literally.
I
What
love
was
straight
we
boy.
talking about the other day when I went, "Ugh, straight movie? Was it about 7?
Oh, because James
know.
did just go to C7.
Yeah, we saw 7 together.
Yeah.
And I think afterwards we were just like, I was mid on 7 and I was like, David Fincher.
Yeah, that's one of your worst opinions.
I thought it was good. I was mid on it.
That's your fault. That's a fault with your personality.
That is. Didn't you give Moana like 5 stars?
Yeah, Moana is great.
Fucking heinous movie. I just saw
Haven't
that.
seen
Hated
it.
it. James
I
and I
trust
got
you.
43 minutes in, and I was like, I've got other things to do.
Get that off the
So
TV.
we don't. James's
yeah.
opinion you can take with a grain of salt.
Which James?
That one.
Oh yeah, I
The
do
one-
already. Yeah.
yeah.
They're both James H's.
Both, I know.
Yeah.
My life is impossible.
When I lived with Jacqui, it was me, Jacqui, our housemate Jack, Jackie's boyfriend James, and Jack's boyfriend Jamie. He won't mind if I talk about that, will he?
I don't think so. That's
Yeah,
fine.
he's not going to listen to
He's not.
Anyway,
You might 'cause I'm
and
on
my
it.
boyfriend,
Yeah, who's your boyfriend, James?
this guy. My side chick is this guy. Did you watch the reunion?
What?
Oh
fuck?
yeah,
Yeah.
oh
Is
that's
this
a real
Housewives?
housewife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
And then what's that?
a
The
masturbation
loveliest or
joke.
the
Loveliest
loneliest
time.
time?
The loneliest
Loneliest
time
time.
was first.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great album.
That's the one that had the viral Rufus Wainwright.
Right.
I never revisit this album.
I
Really?
revisit it the most,
All the
probably.
time.
I
Yeah.
like Ben's.
Western Winds, Joshua
Western
Tree.
Wind is a classic. Western Wind is a classic.
Go find yourself or
or
whatever.
whatever.
Yeah, it's nice.
That is,
It's very nice, but
Talking
it's
to yourself.
oh yeah, that's a hit.
yeah, come on. You need to revisit this
But
album, it
this
sounds
album,
like.
it's for me. It was a bit kind of like let's change up the recipe a bit. This is very like I'm kind of like she's doing the same thing.
I get that.
Then
But
maybe-
when the same thing is good, it's kind of like I can. It's like I think I revisit it because it's easy, accessible, good, and I know that like it's just fun and yeah.
I think I'd feel that way if The Loneliest Time was more of the same, but to me, The Loneliest Time, which is what comes after. No, sorry,
Okay.
The Loveliest Time, sorry.
Yep.
If The Loveliest Time was the same, I'd be like, enough of this.
Yep.
But because it's so different, the companion piece, I feel like it's really different. I feel like production-wise, it's a lot more like, I don't know, kind of understated, but it's
Yeah,
like kind
I-
of creeps up on you. Like, I feel like it's not as overtly like pop song in your face. That's real. I don't know. The songs are a bit more
I controversially only listened to that for the first time today.
The Loneliest Time.
Yeah.
So
What?
The Loveliest
The
Time.
loveliest one. I just
It's
like
really good.
Yeah, because like I'd listen with Collage. That was like the big song off of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Was
I
it?
like
Was that
It
the
went
big song
viral
off of it?
sort of
I don't know what the
recently.
big song like.
not
for
the
her,
big
what are
song, but like that
songs?
was the one that like
Collage is a great way to
Yeah.
describe the sonic
the sonic
quality of
attributes
that
the album.
of the album.
Say
Yeah.
that.
Well, because that was the thing. I was just like, I like missed it when it came out, and if I miss it, I'm not listening to anything.
J-Town famously does not take recommendations or does not like. I was like, hey, Chapel Roan's really good. You guys should listen to her. And then they're like, no.
I didn't say that.
You all ignored me.
I
You
know, I
all
remember,
ignored me
'cause I did.
until I think it was Zach.
No,
Did we go to the
remember?
gig together?
Yes.
I was like, I remember because when Chapel Roan announced, I was like, I remember you told me this will be good, so let's buy tickets to this show.
But you didn't listen before.
Yeah,
Get her,
I don't.
get her.
What I'm saying is, James Howe doesn't take recommendations, but I'll take yours.
Thank you. That's
I'm
what
still
I like.
waiting for you to listen to a lot of things that you should. And
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to the day you turn around and be like, Jacqui, Dora Jar is amazing. And I should have listened to her a long time ago. And I'll say, I know.
That's what I'm waiting for you two to do with Gracie Abrams, but
I know her.
Don't fucking say that name on this podcast. I hate her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She started the wildfires. Did you hear that?
I did hear that,
Yeah.
actually. I did hear that with her abs. They're
Yeah.
so sharp that they just...
It's a tinderbox.
It's a tinderbox, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. She's brushed past a
she-
eucalyptus and it just went up.
the eucalyptus in Los Angeles.
They're all eucalyptus.
Are they?
Bitch,
Koalas.
you dumb idiot.
How they
That
gonna-
is why California is on fire, because it's all Australian native trees.
Well,
Get
well,
her.
that's not Australian native if it's in LA, is it?
Yes,
it's American native.
That's
How
not
they-
what native means, you
It's
idiot.
native to the place, so yeah.
No, that's not what native means.
It's from
You
Australia.
sound ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're trying to do, but you're
koalas
wrong.
in the tree, I don't know.
So
It
you
sounds-
can take something native and put it somewhere else. So
Yeah,
they're not
but-
native to they're native to Australia, and they took the
No,
seeds. They took the seeds, but I love
The seeds.
the seeds. The way she turns around and says, "You idiot! There's no eucalyptus in LA." And I'm like, that's pretty much the cause of all the wildfires.
They
Yeah,
She
I get
doesn't read.
Yeah.
Eucalyptus is only in Australia, yeah. It's an
only in
Australian
Australia,
plant, yeah.
yeah.
There's no koalas in LA, Jacqui. What are you going to tell me next? There's kangaroos? Please.
In Calabasas.
Can we talk about Shooting Star?
Yeah.
She was taking a big nibble of Kylie Minogue's nachos
Yeah.
for Shooting Star.
I got to explain what that meant to Jacqui when we saw the last showgirl. Because I was like,
she broke.
Big nibble off the nachos.
She like hacked Kylie Minogue's Google Drive and she opened the files and she said,
From Disco.
I'll take that."
yeah.
Is that
And
what?
it worked out.
Yeah. She said, that'll be mine.
I love Shooting Star. It's so good.
Give us a few bars.
It's a bit like that.
Like Pac-Man? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Is that Pac-Man?
Yeah, what the sound you just made was.
Isn't Pac-Man like bloop, 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 pop, pop?
I think that's.
You sounded like a... Anyway.
Anyway, shooting
Should we do
star.
the rest of the podcast like that?
Like the characters in the thing. You know, the...
Pingu,
No.
Wallace and Gromit. I
don't
don't know.
Anyway, shooting star's really good.
Yeah.
Nibbling Kylie's nachos.
Yes.
Yes.
She must
Taking
be-
inspiration. Where's the collab? Where is the Kylie collab?
Oh, it could
That would
really
be
happen.
so good.
I could elevate them out of the Kia Asylum together. Not that they're both...
You think
on the
Kylie
Kia
Minogue's in
Asylum?
the Kia
in
Asylum?
America.
But
Yeah.
She's coming out of the
she's got some
chaos.
breakthrough hits.
Yeah, but
But
I think in
She won a
America,
Grammy.
Kylie and Carly are probably about the same. Like maybe
Whoa.
Kylie's probably a little bit higher, but like not here, obviously.
Yeah, people really do not know who she is there. They really don't.
Kylie Minogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really don't.
Yeah.
It's a travesty.
It is a travesty.
It's embarrassing
It's
for them.
a tasteless culture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with Robbie Williams, they don't know. They be saying stupid shit online.
I just heard the song Candy for the first time. That's an amazing
By
song.
Robbie Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know that one.
I don't know though. Wait.
Give us a few bars.
I actually
I'm gonna
can't
keep saying
remember it.
that.
I
Yeah,
can't
no,
remember it, but it's great. I know my phone's over there.
Let me get it up.
Can you play it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
give
I
us a
feel
bit
like
of
I'm gonna know
candy. Give us a bit of candy.
Give me some candy.
Oh.
Quickly. Go to the chorus.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Hold on.
Oh, is this fucking Robbie Williams?
Yeah.
Candy. There she goes. I didn't know. That song is in my brain.
He
I
hates that song.
don't
Robbie
think I
Williams is so
registered that was
talented.
Robbie Williams.
Robbie Williams.
That's a
is-
great song.
That's a great song.
I want Robbie Williams.
We know.
Yeah. I want to write a song like like that.
Candy.
Like Candy.
Oh, you should.
Robbie Williams, Carly Rae Jepsen, Kylie Minogue group track. Well, Robbie and Kylie have already done
And
one.
Jacqui Lumsden.
Yeah.
And
You,
me, yes,
you and
yes.
Carly Rae need to
The
cover.
new Lady Marmalade.
No, you and Carly Rae need to cover Kids by Robbie Williams and Kylie Minogue. And you can do the rap bit.
Oh,
I'm a Sean Connery born 64.
I don't know if I can pull off a rap.
Grab your binoculars. Follow me. I'm a hot.
Oh, I could. I don't know, Sam. Do you think I could pull off a rap? Maybe I need.
I think you can do anything. I think women can do anything.
Thanks, Sam.
You're a bit of a rapstress.
Rapstress. I can't comfortably take that title. I can't because I've never rapped. I've never rapped yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I could. I think if I did, people would go. "Whoa."
Iggy Azalea.
Yeah, the Iggy
Ooh,
of
you could be
the
Iggy
North
Iggs.
Side. Iggy.
Jackie Leagues.
Jackie
Jackie
Leagues.
Jigs.
Jackie Leagues. Jackie Jigs.
Carly must be due for an album. It
Yeah,
must be.
Carly,
she put out a
yeah.
single recently.
No, she did not.
Carly did.
What?
Ray Jeps.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, bitch. Let me check.
CRJ.
She did not.
Coach put out a single.
Kurch.
Courage.
Kurch. Yogurt.
She absolutely did not.
Okay, so that was August 2023.
And what was
Okay,
that?
what was that?
Shadow.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, isn't that a cover of a Bleachers song?
Fucked if.
Show me.
I haven't heard that.
Oh,
How did I
it was
miss
actually
that?
on The Loveliest Time. So
Oh,
never mind.
Then I have.
How does it go? Play it.
Once again, fucked if.
The fuck is this?
Just skip to the middle.
Oh yeah, I love this song.
Oh, right.
See, the titles don't always
Yeah.
sink in, but I know this.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
all these songs.
I know that one.
She was so excited to be relaxing her head.
She looks stunning there.
Yeah.
She's like getting a hair wash at the salon.
Yeah. She's so pretty.
Any final
She
thoughts
is.
on Courage?
Encourage.
Encourage.
Criminally underrated.
Respectable lady, just incredible. Criminally
Oh.
underrated, respectable lady, just incredible.
Oh wow, but we have to hyphenate criminally underrated because otherwise it doesn't work.
No,
Yeah.
because it's like an acrostic poem.
Oh, you can have more than one word.
yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. I see.
You
thought
you don't know about acrostic poetry?
Sorry, I thought you could only have like one word per letter.
I'm on your side there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, what? Criminally underrated what?
Criminally underrated,
Respectable lady? Is that what you
yeah.
said?
and just incredible.
Okay.
Period.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to do the rubric for
No.
Carly.
What's the rubric? I do listen to the pod. I swear.
Never
not-
made it to the end.
Yeah.
I do make it to the end.
A lot of people, not to talk shop, but people are like, when people say that they're like, in general, don't like listen to full podcasts, I'm like, what are you doing?
Sometimes
You're only
I do
getting
that.
half the
Just have
story.
a
James
nibble.
listens to podcasts on 2x speed, and whenever I heard them do it out loud, they're like,
That explains a lot.
and I just like, because I would listen to relax or to
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
James
yeah.
is at a constant vibration of like, the anxiety inducing, like
That's
that's how they
real.
chill out, is at that
You
level.
know, I wish we had talked more about your experience of living with James.
We can for the Patreon. You want all the inside scoop?
I mean, not to bring up the 2 showers a day thing again.
Madness. I think that's madness. If you shower twice, unless you're like going to the gym in the morning and then you've got to go to work.
Which I was when we were living together. I was going to F45. Thank you.
No. I don't think you need a morning. Often James would have a shower at 10 p.m, 11. They would wait till I would be coming home and then they'd time their shower so that I couldn't use the bathroom. And so normally like 10, 11 p.m, shower for an hour and a half. And then a full Wicked rendition, like the full musical.
Yep.
Sometimes just the first half. But then they'd get up at 8 o'clock. 8:30 for their 9 o'clock start in the city and have another shower. I'm like, what heinous things have you been doing in that few hours that have made you so slanky that you need another shower? And they're like, no, I just like to be awoken, which I get, but so bad for your skin.
Oh, God.
Your poor skin. Just because you know that shit is scalding hot. You know it's just...
Some of like the earliest memories of like being friends with James, I remember them being like, yeah, like my housemate said I'm being loud and everything and like, you know, I don't get it. And I'm like, well, what are you doing? They're like, oh, just sitting in the shower. I'm like, what time? Like 11 p.m. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm on your housemate's side here.
And sometimes they would hit notes that were so heinous that it would shock themselves. Like, they would be like, ah! And then they go, ah, fuck. Jesus! Like to themselves.
Yeah, I remember thinking like, I think you're the bad guy here.
Thank you, Sam, for standing up for me. I would always be so nervous at like parties at our house of like, what if these people heard about me?
I've been.
I'm on your side, babe.
Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. We overcame our differences.
Oh yeah.
And I missed it once it was gone.
Oh,
In a way. So it's kind of,
Well,
what
sing
a
for you all now.
yeah, play us out with a tune.
yeah, Candy.
Candide.
Sing Candy.
No. But yeah. Well, she's in the gate.
She's
Is that what
through.
we've?
Oh, she's so
I
through the
mean,
gate.
benefiting the queer agenda.
Gay
She
guys
stood
talking
up-
about Carly Rae Jepsen. Was it ever a
She
shock?
stood up to the scouts.
Yeah.
She stood up to the scouts and
Fuck
she
them
said,
kids.
hey,
Yeah.
Well, I was
you
like,
little fucks, listen to me. Be gay. And if not, I'm not
I'm
playing.
out of here.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carly.
She wants
Thank
them
you,
all to
Carly
be
Rae
gay.
Jepsen.
Thank you, Carly.
Gay rights.
Gay rights.
make
And we
sure-
didn't even talk about her tea event when she did the free tea at
Like
some
a morning
random
tea.
Oh yeah,
at some
like
random
no one
like
went.
tea shop and no one went.
What?
Yeah,
got
famous.
that- Cycle
That was
back
actually
to that.
misinformation because there was like the photos of like the actual event with like heaps of people there.
So was it high tea that she was
No,
hosting?
was
She did
like
high tea at
a
Langham.
tea store. You know.
She went, was like an appearance or she just happened to be there?
No, an appearance.
Why was she doing it? Was she an
She's
ambassador
doing anything.
for T2?
She's doing anything. She's getting out there.
She's getting out
She was
there.
at
Yeah,
T2 Emporium.
She was at
Yes.
T2 Emporium selling the Carly Rae Jepsen
Yep.
breakfast.
Brew.
The Carly,
Brew.
the Carly Rae tea. No.
Teason. Yeah, nice one. Anyway,
Anyway.
thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, we
Thank you
don't
for
have
coming.
time.
Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you.
Follow Jacqui.
Thank you for having me. Come
Bye.
to my show.
Yes, Jackie's
Yeah.
big event. Jackie's big show.
My big show on the
greatest
20th
show.
of February. Oh, I did listen to that episode. It was very good. The Greatest Showman.
Thank you.
Yes, 20th of February, Stay Gold. It's a sexy, unique single launch, a night of live music, comedy, and drag. Please come. Also go to Sam's show.
Thank you.
And
It's going to be huge.
She looks really hot on the poster.
Yeah.
Get yourself one of those.
Yeah.
If you can't afford a ticket, just
One of
take
the
a
flyers.
flyer.
Yeah, to
Literally.
jack off to it.
Oh.
But to
goodbye.
each their own.
Thank you.
Bye. We'll talk about the sty later.